All right, so Jason Johnson has challenged me to convince him to love VRF. A lot of people think that it's impossible to love something that you despise with all your being, especially if you don't understand it. Now, even if you come to understand it, there's the whole other side of it where people are going to try to sell you on the technology. But here's the thing, it's not about the technology. It's not about the unit. It's not about what it does or what brand or what color it comes in or what the service manual looks like. It has everything to do with the challenge. Right? I went through my entire career thinking at some point I hit the top of that Dunning-Kruger curve, and sometimes I feel like I'm there at a constant. And I've come to find out that I'm an adrenaline junkie, and I love the high that I get, right? Because that's what it is, guys. Come on, let's be honest here. Let's not beat around the bush. I love the high that I get when I fix something that is impossible to fix. Something that 7 other technicians have looked at, 2 other companies have looked at, an engineering firm could not fix, right? People with law degrees and engineering degrees who have been to years of schooling and college and understand science that I would probably never understand in a million years. I'm that guy that fixes it. And the feeling of being that guy is like nothing I have ever had in my entire life. I would say the closest thing that it comes to is maybe making love to my wife. Hopefully she's not watching this. But here's the thing, VRF is not easy. It's complex, it's difficult. It causes your brain to melt. It requires you to focus on details at 9 different points in the system and understanding the refrigeration state of that specific spot of that refrigerant. Is it a liquid? Is it a vapor? What is it doing? And then you sometimes have to do that at 64 different places at one time. And so it takes an incredible level of detail and focus and determination. And it is extremely difficult, which is why nobody really does it, right? And those who are doing it are just learning as we go. And I'm one of those people who are learning as I go. I love VRF because it is one of the most difficult things to troubleshoot in the HVAC industry. I don't want easy. Chilled water, yes, it has its intricacies. There are parts of it that are difficult, that are challenging. I'm not belittling any part of our trade or even residential HVAC. It doesn't challenge me, right? It doesn't challenge me like VRF challenges me. There are days where even at my peak of my career, where I think that I know everything, it slaps me in the face and reminds me I know nothing. And there's nothing else that I've found in this trade that does exactly that. Now, there are other things that do that, and there's maybe something that does that for you, right? But VRF does that for me. And because of that, I love VRF. And so if you're looking and you're one of those technicians where you're bored in your career and you need to be challenged, you need to be pushed, you enjoy the stress of being thrown into a problem of chaos and not knowing the answers, if you don't have the answers and you love that about it, then VRF is for you, man. You can sit here and say, I do this or I do that, or I love this, or I love pneumatics or chilled water or DOAS systems or the BMS side. And again, because the only reason you love it is not because of the technology and the energy efficiency. All of that is crap. It's sales jargon. You love the way it makes you feel when you fix the problems. And that is the bare bones of it, right? That's the bare truth of it. It doesn't get more raw than that, guys. You love the way it makes you feel when you fix things, and you enjoy the challenge, and you enjoy the difficulties and on how it causes you stress to fix those problems. Now, again, there's other people who can't stand the stress. They can't stand being challenged. They don't want to be challenged on a daily basis. They want mundane, they want routine, and that's okay if you're that person. You don't have to be the person I'm describing from before this. But why do I love VRF? I love VRF because it is extremely difficult and nobody does it. It's a niche market. And it is so freaking hard that it makes me want to beat my head against the wall some days. And because of that, it's a love-hate. I love it, and sometimes it hates me. But if you're looking for that, right? If you're looking for that next step, if you're looking for that challenge, if you're looking for that mind-altering, mind-numbing, mind-warping effect that you can't get anywhere else, VRF is it, man. Stop what you're doing, right? And get into a VRF class, get your hands on a unit, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And careful, it's addicting, because you'll get 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road like myself, and still, you can't get enough, man.